Have you been skipping out on your taxes? In this video, I'll be talking about taxes and need to know information. Hey, I'm Felicia, and if this is your first time here, welcome to the community. I am so glad to have you here. Check this out. If this is your first time, or maybe not, you've been around for a while, but you haven't done these couple of things, let's get the housekeeping taken care of. Go ahead, subscribe to this channel so you get notified when we drop new videos every Thursday and when we go live on Tuesdays. Trust me, you don't want to miss Tuesdays because we always do Q&A. Taxes is a conversation most people don't want to talk about. Why? Because usually we owe taxes. Let me just give you a little tidbit here and a mindset shift before we dive into the content. Although this is kind of the content too. If your mindset is, I don't want to pay taxes, I don't want to have to owe the government money, do a mindset shift, okay? If you owe taxes at the end of the year, that means you've made money, and quite a bit. So there's nothing wrong with having to pay taxes at the end of the year. It's just the cost of doing business. And just understand, the more money you make, the more you will pay in taxes, theoretically. Now, to get to the theoretical part of all this, make sure you consult with your financial advisor, your tax person, your CPA, and get their take on your unique situation. So I'm not advising you about taxes and what to do and the percentages and all of that great stuff of what you would owe in your particular situation. I'm just providing information in general about taxes and being a business owner. So definitely consult your advisors. I'm not the specialist in this area. Now, like I said, paying taxes is not a bad thing. When I was growing up, I'm gonna be transparent here. You know, our thing was look for your refund, okay? Growing up, my parents had a job. When I first got out of high school, I had a job. And the goal and the excitement was waiting on that refund at the end of the year. But now that I'm a business owner and I look at things a little bit differently, and I talked about that mindset shift, here's what I realized what happens if I get a refund. And I haven't received a refund in forever. But if I did get a refund, here's what that means. I've allowed the government to use my money all year for free. So as I'm paying into the taxes and I'm paying all this overflow, I'm talking above and beyond what I owe, they get to hold on to it till the end of the year, and then they pay it back out to me. Well, what did they do with it all year? They probably used it and made money off of it. I would gather that's the smart thing to do. And I don't think the government is that dumb. So they're probably making money off of my surplus that I pay them. Okay. So that's the first thing. It's just, again, that shift of what we've been taught. And we have to think about this too. When we were taught to look for that refund, we were in a job. Well, now as a business owner, wouldn't it be better for you to hold on to as much money as you can and maybe break even with the government, or you have to pay them a little bit at the end of the year and you get to use your own money to make money? I'm just saying. So I want you to comment below. Do you have a financial advisor that you meet with on a consistent basis, maybe quarterly or something like that, that can help advise you about your taxes and your other money and financial goals and what you need to be doing? Do you have someone that you consult with on a consistent basis? Let us know down in the comments. I can't stress enough how important it is that you know all about your taxes, how much you will possibly owe. Your financial advisor could definitely help you in figuring out those numbers. So you always need to know what your tax obligations may be, what tax bracket you're in, and things like that. And your financial advisor will actually help you as you're making decisions in your business that will impact your business financially. They can always help you in making the right decisions, the best decisions for you personally and for you in your business. One more time, disclaimer, I'm not an attorney, I'm not a financial advisor, I'm not a CPA. Remember that. If you don't have a CPA, get one. Your CPA, they stay up on the tax laws. They have to in order to keep their licenses and things like that. So they have to do continuing ed, all those great things. But get you a CPA so that they can educate you on the tax laws that could affect you, whether positively or negatively. You want to know them both so that you can be positioned correctly. That's one reason you will want to have a CPA. Your CPA can also help you with deductions that you can take within your business that will reduce your tax burden. They keep up, again, with the deductions that we can take. And let me tell you, it's forever changing. I have an accounting background, but I have no desire to keep up with that as the government changes things every single year. Your CPA can also help you position your business. And as you get into multiple businesses, I know a lot of people like to have multiple streams of income. I'm one of those people. And every time you start a new entity or something like that, your CPA can help you in the entity structure, which I get asked a lot of times from people in the community as to what entity structure should they set up. And here's what I tell them: consult with your CPA or attorney, because they know you personally. They should know about your business. They know about you personally. They know about your tax situation, assets, and all that other stuff. And they can advise you on the best way to protect what you have and protect as you grow. That's not my area of expertise. I don't keep up on those laws, but your CPA does. Your CPA can also help you with protecting your whole spectrum of what you have and helping you in keeping as much money as you can legally. We're all about doing this the correct way. And that's why you want the CPA, because they're up on the tax laws. I've even had people ask me, well, can I do this? Or can you help me do this other thing, which isn't legal? But they ask anyway. And I'm like, no, because I have to sign my name to that. And I'm not getting in trouble just because you're trying to hide money. You'll be amazed at the things people will ask. I'm just saying. And the answer is always no. We want to make sure we are doing things on the up and up. And really, you shouldn't ask your CPA or anyone else to do something that's illegal because you're trying to save a few dollars and you want them to put their license and their career, their family, everything on the line, because you can go to jail for that stuff. What I like to do, well, what I'm going to suggest, and then I'll tell you what I'm doing. Find you a financial advisor that you can meet with at least quarterly. Okay, at the very least quarterly, so that you can get the support and advice you need, not only from the perspective of where your business is right now, today, but also your financial advisor should be helping you with your goals and where you want to take your business, where you want your life to be financially, personally. And then they should be able to set the framework and guide you to get to those ultimate goals. That's the purpose of that financial advisor and meeting with them consistently. Because if you do it just once a year, it's kind of like you're playing catch up, okay? Because all the things that happened over the past year, now you're trying to say, okay, we need to, not have to pay so much in taxes. Well, it's too late. The year is over. We can't do anything. Where if you meet them quarterly, you can adjust, you can tweak, you can make the changes necessary so that the impact isn't a 12-month impact. Maybe it's just a 3-month impact, from the time it happened until the time you make the shift. It also allows you to be able to do things based on the current situation and what's best for you at that time. Now, me personally, I meet with my financial advisor every month, once a month. And so that way, nothing gets out of control to where the impact is so devastating that we can't recover from it. And then I also have access to my financial advisor where if something like that did happen, I could just reach out to them as well. So that's the access that I have. You find the financial advisor, CPA that works best for you and your needs. I wonder, with what I just shared, if it's changed or shift your perspective on owning taxes. I said owning, I meant owing taxes. Now, remember we talked about how in the past, taxes and owing taxes was a bad thing, but really if you owe taxes means you've made money. So think about how can you, from this perspective of taxes today, how could you increase your tax burden? I know. If you get out there and start bidding more opportunities and winning some contracts, you start making more money in your business, then your tax liability will change. Remember, we talked about deductions and things like that to reduce the burden, but let's get out there, bid the opportunities, deliver on those opportunities so that you can start increasing your income. That's what's most important. Trust me, you have the income, you can get the financial support that you need in a financial advisor to protect and minimize your tax burden and your money. Okay, so that's not the issue. The issue may be you just need to make more money, win more opportunities, or win larger opportunities. I know a lot of times people come into the community not because they're not winning contracts, but because they want to take it to the next level of income capacity and take on larger opportunities. If you're finding that finding the opportunities to bid or bidding the opportunities, doing your pricing, if any of that is a challenge for you, we do have the Contractors Edge Bootcamp where you can come join us inside of there, learn all about bidding, putting together your proposal, reading those solicitations, breaking it down, pulling out the requirements, and ultimately getting your first bid done fast. That is the objective of the Contractors Edge Bootcamp. Yes, we cover a whole bunch of other things in there, but they're all foundational and things that you need to get to the end goal, which is get your first bid done fast. All right. That's over at firstbiddonefast.com. So you can check that out. And remember, you're just one contract away. Just one contract away from your goals, from the income you want, from the life you desire and crave for you and your family. You're just one contract away. All right. So until next time, I'll see you right back here real soon. Bye for now.